Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jonna. This is Jonna OMG. Today I'll be reviewing Love is Blind, episode 3 and 4 of season 5. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right on into it. So remember, we are in Houston for this season. We have arrived at the first reveal. So we have JP and Taylor. Remember, JP's the firefighter. Taylor is the kindergarten teacher. So they're meeting for the first time in person. So Taylor mentioned in her confessional that JP was kind of quiet at times in the past, and which makes me wonder, I'm like, how y'all even fall in love? Because if the man was barely talking, like, what was there to go off of? So we'll see if they can keep the spark alive. Their initial meeting was a bit weird. I don't know. It didn't feel super lovey-dovey. So we'll see when they actually get to their like pre-honeymoon stage. So we move on to Milton and Lydia. Milton's like, he will propose today. He's telling the boys this, and I think this is Milton's first date ever. He just doesn't seem ready and prepared for this. Like, I'm wondering what the vetting process looks like for the producers as they're picking people for this show. Like, how are they really vetting these people? Lydia is already called to Milton, babe this, babe that. I don't know why it feels so weird to me. I guess it feels forced because I know that Milton wasn't her first choice. So now I just feel like she's desperate to be married or find a wife or be on this show. I don't know. So I think she's just settling for Milton, but she finna push through and make it work, I guess, because she, babe this, I love you, do, kissy, kissy, boo, boo. So Izzy is like super torn between Johnie and Stacy. And he was meeting up with Johnie, and I feel like they really didn't discuss why he shut down completely in episode 2. Like when Johnie was talking about her past and her ex that had a drug overdose, like he just completely shut down, and he never discussed why he shut down like that. So I don't know why they didn't address that, but Johnie was speaking that good game to him. She's like, I'm here for you. You're my number one. I can see a life together with you. I love you. I want you. Like, she was speaking that good game. I almost want to get up and start clapping for the girl. I'm like, okay, Johnie, spit your game, girl. But in the end, Izzy wasn't feeling their connection. Well, let me say this. He was feeling his connection with Stacy a little bit more, so he decided to end things with Johnie, pick Stacy. I don't know. It doesn't feel like the right choice, especially because Izzy was saying that him and Stacy really haven't had a deeper emotional connection. So like it's just been all fun and games. But I'm just like, okay, is that gonna translate to the real world? Like, y'all haven't discussed any like past relationships or emotions. Like, all y'all doing is playing Uno in there. I don't even know if it was Uno, but still, I don't know. We will see when they make it on the outside. Izzy probably thinking he like the man around here now. First, he done broke up with Lydia. Now he breaking up with Johnie. He done had 3 women. Like, he probably think he the man. Ugh. So we move on to Uche and Aaliyah. So Uche tells Aaliyah that he hasn't been completely honest with her. And I'm like, oh, Lord, what now? So he reveals that one of his exes is currently in the pause. And guess who it is? It is mother freaking Lydia. What did I say? What did I say? I knew that girl Lydia did not have Aaliyah's best interest at heart. I feel like she wasn't giving her sound advice when it came to her and Uche. And now we know why. Girl, Lydia, you the ex the whole time. And I'm like, not once did Lydia tell this girl that she knew Uche. Like, let alone that you dated him. If y'all was so-called, like, becoming real good friends in the past, you don't think you should have mentioned that, yeah, this guy, I used to date him? And Uche definitely should have said something a long time ago. As soon as he knew that Lydia was in the house, he should have go ahead. He should have told all the girls that he knew that girl. Like, that way you just being super transparent, like, I don't know. Then they was like, well, they didn't say nothing because it would take away from their experience. How? Lydia didn't have to tell Aaliyah what Uche looked like. How would it have taken away? I don't know. It just feels very snake-like for Lydia to not mention to Aaliyah that she had dated this boy before, especially because she like, I see myself in you, girl. You need to know how to be treating you. Like, girl, you really giving Aaliyah advice that you wish you told yourself or something. Like, it's so weird. That's so weird. So weird. I'm sure more is to come from that because I don't know. It's so crazy. Like, how you watching this girl cry about Uche and then like you don't have no inkling to tell this girl that you dated him before? Maybe the producers told her not to say anything. Maybe that's it, but it's giving snake. That's how I feel. So, of course, Aaliyah is emotional over this news. I was hoping she was more emotional, that Lydia was, like, snaking her a little bit, but... and could have told her sooner, but Aaliyah not even mad at her. Aaliyah was like, this is my girl. Like, this girl gonna be an aunt to my kids. And I was like, dang, really? Like... Y'all got that close? Like she an auntie to your kids that you don't even have yet? Whoa. But I guess Aaliyah is just upset that she has really bonded with Lydia and now they're like friends. So now it feels like she's dating one of her friends' exes. I mean, but obviously Lydia didn't feel that same way, or she would have told you like, hey, this is my ex-boyfriend. But I guess Lydia didn't say anything because she wanted her and Uche to have like an authentic relationship. I don't know. I don't know the reasoning, but it just feels so strange that they are just now saying something after Lydia been all in her ear about how Uche need to be treating her. I mean, I don't know. It just feels so strange. So back to Izzy and Stacy. Izzy said it's time, child. He gets down on one knee. He pops that question. She says yes. So, you know, in episode 3, Izzy broke it off with Johnie. So now we're at episode 4. And Johnny's like, shoot, she had options now. Remember she had broke up with Chris. Now she's coming back to Chris saying that she sees the future with him. She feels so safe with him. And she's pouring it all out at this point, similar to how she poured it all out with Izzy, but you know, it's fine. Love is blind. We're trying to find love here. But he told her that he had to be selfish. Like, he's like, I'm picking myself. I want to choose people who choose me. I was like, okay, I slick need to learn the same thing. But anyway, I'm like, okay, Chris, yay. I was proud of my boy. I was like, oh, Chris, you pick yourself, Chris. Because, I mean, no one really wants to be second choice. So I get it. He like, no, girl, like you went over here and picked Izzy. Don't be trying to come back to me now that Izzy didn't dump you. Like, the boys are talking in the house, so he knows what's going on. So Aaliyah decides to tell Lydia that she knows about her and Uche being exes. And I guess Lydia felt relief because she was like, oh my God, you know. And then she went in. She went in talking about Uche, how she loved him. She knows him. She knows his dog. She knows what kind of cologne he like, what kind of food, what kind of drink he drink, what kind of car he drive. I mean, of course she's going to know these things. I mean, they're exes, but like, why are you telling Aaliyah? You're not helping your case. Like, she really like pouring it out. Like, I know Uche. I loved Uche. Like, Uche's dog. Oh, you gonna love Uche's dog. Yeah. You know, Uche drive a Tesla. Ooh, you know Uche. Ooh, we got a big house, girl. Ooh, 3 stories, girl. Ooh, girl, Uche. I was like, Lydia, are you still in love with Uche? Because this is weird. And like, why are you pouring it all out to Aaliyah? Like, she's currently dating him. Like, you're making it more obvious that you're the ex. Shut up. Then Lydia told the girl that they had sex like 3 months ago. And I'm like, oh, Lord have mercy. Just 3 months ago before this show, that came on this show, Uche and Lydia hooked up. And I'm like, okay. Then Aaliyah told the girl, like, I don't want to hear all this, Lydia. And she still went on and on and on and on. Like, girl, take the hint. Read my body language, my facial expressions, and the words that I'm saying. I don't want to hear this. It feels so sticky. And Aaliyah, my advice to you, let go Uche, let go of Lydia. Move on for your own sanity, because this is not going to be the end of it. So, of course, now that Aaliyah knows about Uche and Lydia, Lydia has to tell old boy Milton that, you know, her and Uche used to date. So, of course, she says that she has unresolved feelings, that she doesn't have any unresolved feelings for Uche. But, I mean, I think she's lying to herself, but whatever. Milton just completely shut down. like, I don't have any thoughts. He completely shut down. He left for a minute and came back and still didn't have nothing to say. I mean, it was a shocker to him, especially because he been around Uche too. Like, Uche didn't say anything to him. Now, granted, I don't think Uche and Milton were getting as close as Lydia and Aaliyah. So whatever on that point, I don't feel like Uche felt, obliged to say anything about Lydia. But then Aaliyah, then Uche was in the pause talking about, I don't know, I don't think Milton's ready for that, and I have Lydia's best interest at heart. Like, girl, dude, why are you talking up your ex to the girl you currently dating so much? Like, he's like, she's a great person, she deserves love, and it's just like, oh. Y'all, it's too sticky. It's too sticky. How did this happen? So that's why I feel like, what is the vetting process? Like, all these people live in the same city. Do y'all not do any vetting to see if the people you're picking know each other? Come on, producers. What is happening? Like, how did this happen? And I don't know. I just feel like Lydia is just desperate to be married because she don't care who it is. Like, she's talking Milton up. Like, you talking a good game, but I don't buy it. I don't think she's head over heels for Milton like she's saying. I think she would rather have been with either Uche or Izzy. Like, Milton is just, he showed interest, and so now here we are. But yeah, she's like, I'm in love with you. Like, I want to be with you. And I'm like, you do? You are with Milton? Baby boy Milton? Okay, if you say so. So I think Izzy and Stacy end up meeting. They're two attractive people. Went well. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, then fast forward. Uche then goes in to propose to Aaliyah. Oh, my God, y'all. Aaliyah, where are you? My girl is gone. She out of there. Bye, Uche. Bye, Lydia. Bye, y'all mess. She out of there. Producers tell Uche that Aaliyah just decided to stop with the experiment. That girl gone. She back to Houston on y'all. Like, so obviously something happened, because I felt like when Uche and Aaliyah, talked it out in the pause, like, she was still telling him, like, okay, we can get over this, we can get past this, like, so I felt like they ended on a good note, and then next day later, and the girl gone. So something had to happen. It was just very weird. So that is it for my episode 3 and 4 review. I will come back, and episode 5, 6, and 7 are going to be one review. So look out for that soon. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. See you later.